Told you yesterday we would tackle these problems tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow. Actually, it's about 35 seconds later for me because I'm just recording this right away. But it's tomorrow for you guys. So here we go. By elimination, check here's the solution. So we take a look here. I don't have one already set up. We talked about this yesterday. These were already set up. They had opposite coefficients. I don't have that here. So what you're allowed to do, and what you need to do, is you need to multiply one of these equations by any number you want. That's a great thing about algebra. You can pick any number. Make it happen. So I take a look here. Those are close, okay? Remember, don't look here. Those are different variables. Got to look at the same variable. I've got a positive 1 and a positive 3, negative 1, or negative 3, positive 1. I'm not looking here. I don't care about eliminating this. I don't really care what's going on over here. Whatever happens on this side just happens. So I notice if I multiply this line by positive 3, okay? So I'm not multiplying the first line. It didn't change. No change there. I multiply the second line by positive 3. Now I have 9x plus 3y and 36. Do I have opposites now? Yeah, I do. Why did I choose 3? To make this happen. You can pick anything you want to make one of them be opposite coefficients. You can do x, you can do y. Doesn't matter. Make it happen. Pick the number to make it work. Everything else just kind of falls into place. Okay? Now, add vertically. X, 9x, 10x, 0, because I made it happen. Over here is 60. Divide. X is 6. Beautiful. Plug it back in. Where do we plug it back in? I always go back to the originals, just in case there's a mistake here. I don't want to enhance my mistakes. Also, these numbers are going to be smaller because I multiplied something here. I'm going to go back up to this top one right here. So I've got 6 minus 3y equals 24. You'll notice this chapter, a lot of just solving equations, okay? Watch your negatives, subtract 6 on both sides. Don't forget the negative here. Divide. I got negative 6, 6, negative 6 is the answer. So, yesterday, I gave you opposite coefficients. Not doing that today, all right? You've got to multiply by something to make it happen. You can pick anything you want. Do I have opposites? No, I don't. Can I get opposites? Yeah, I can. Where? Well, I am going to multiply by negative 4 there. Why would I do negative 4? Because now they're going to be opposites. How do you figure it out? You just have to be able to look and tell. You got to be able to figure it out. That's part of algebra. Figure it out. Do the math. Distribute. Don't forget to multiply all of these. A lot of people forgot to go over. This is a whole thing's being distributed here. I didn't touch the second equation, so don't touch the second equation. Okay? Now, add vertically. 0, gone. Negative 15y. 88, 13, 75. Negative 75. Divide. I get 5. Plug it back in. Where? Again, I like to go to the original. I'm going to go here because it's even easier. Plug it back in. I plugged it in right here for this y. I could go to either one. I went to this one. Okay? 4x plus, do my substitution, equals 13. Solve the equation. Always write your answers. How? X, comma, Y. 2, 5. There you go. Okay? And now for the really tough curveballs. Can I multiply 6 to get to, no. Can I multiply 2? No. Sometimes you can multiply both lines. So, is there something that 9 and 6 both go into? Yeah, 18. Okay, cool. Multiply by 2, multiply by 3. If I do that, what am I going to get here? Positive 18. What am I going to get here? Positive 18. Are those opposites? No. So, I need to pick one of them to be opposites. I'm going to go with the minus down here. Watch what happens. This, multiply all of it. 18x plus 4y equals 78. Negative 18x minus 39y equals 27. There you go. Now I have opposites. How did I know what to multiply by? Again, there's a certain amount of mathematical intuition you need here. I need to be able to look at two numbers and say, hey, what would they go into? What is a common multiple of these two numbers? And then have the common sense to make it come out to be opposites. I could have put the negative up here. It's just all the signs would have been switched. But there's some mathematical common sense that you need to be able to function here. You need to be able to come up with these two numbers by looking at the coefficients and making the end of the multiplication come out opposites. To finish the problem. 0, negative 35y, and that's 105 divide, I get negative 3. Plug it back in. I'm going to plug it in up here. You should be able to do this by yourself, okay? Write it down, okay? The point being, you gotta come up with those two numbers to make opposite coefficients, finish the problem like the rest of the problem. All right, one last thing to show you, and that is word problems, okay? We're not gonna solve this, but we do need to talk about it. So you read the problem. By 7 large delivery vans, zoom in if you need to. So there's 7 large and 5 small. Oh, sorry. Sorry, hit a button. They own that many of them. Sorry, I didn't read very carefully. Location A has 5 large and 2 small for 235,000. B is 2 large and 3 small for 160,000. So that's an ugly mess. Let me clean that up. I'm not going to work through this, but I just want to, don't get intimidated by all these words, okay? And I even jumped in too fast. Read carefully and then go through and see your 2 setups. They'll be pretty clear. There's going to be 2 setups. They're going to deal with the same types of variables, so you can do your same variables. And then you have some elimination here. So, again, what would you multiply by? Well, I need to make these to be 10s. I could do the S's. You don't have to do the L's, but I would do the top by -2 and the bottom by +5. Do all your distribution, solve it, work it out. That's how you do it. Take your time. All right, boys and girls. You know the deal. Ask questions if you got them.